Hi, my name is Ariel from France. Bonjour. And today I will try to share with you how I made this cute little dress inspired by one of my favorite movies, Howl's Moving Castle, Le Château Ambulant. I first sketched the design, which is very close to the original character. It has some puffy sleeves and a Victorian cottagecore vibe, with of course some pockets. Très important les poches. I will add the white apron and a personal touch with some hand embroidery on one shoulder. I used this blue linen that I machine washed and ironed first. This is not accurate at all, but I made some embroidery to have some fun element on an otherwise simple dress. First, I drew the design of the castle on my pattern piece. I can't be as perfect as the movie with threads, but I tried to catch the general shapes of the castle to make it recognizable. I did not film the embroidery part as I did it on the train and on my couch, so sorry. Instead, here is me flexing my super organized thread drawer. Ooh la la, embroidery. This took all my evenings for 2 weeks, but I think hand embroidery is just so relaxing, and so this was my favorite part of making this dress. The pattern is self-drafted. I just made a mock-up first to fix some fitting issues. I cut the pieces adding 1 cm of seam allowance. Then I interlined the shoulder piece with white cotton to make them stiffer. I basted this in place by machine at 0.5 cm from the edge. Then I gathered the front and back piece in contrasting threads to attach them to the upper part. I distributed the gathers evenly and pinned in place. After sewing it, you can do the very satisfying pulling the gathering threads. Nice! Then you can overlock the edges and enjoy the relaxing sound of the serger. For the collar piece, I added some interlining to give some stiffness to the collar. Pinning it in place to the neckline and sewing it. I traced the shape of the collar on the front with chalk. And after sewing the top, I could close the inner collar by hand. are attached to the skirt part. I close the side of the skirt, keeping the selvage of the fabric instead of finishing the edges. Then some more gathering on the top part and attaching it to the interfaced belt. Gathering again the bodice and attaching it to the belt as well. The middle part is nicely and evenly gathered, and it has big functioning pockets. For the closure, I pinned the folded edge to a blue zipper on one side. It is not invisible, but it's under the arm, so it's fine. Ça va. For the hem, I did it by hand, using beeswax to wax the thread and make it stronger and never tangled. Also, it smells nice. Then I folded the hem inward twice and made a herringbone stitch to keep it in place. If you catch only a few threads from the front, it ends up barely visible from the outside. It was time to sew some buttons on the wrist and the neck. And the dress was done! All cute and blue, which makes the embroidery the focus point. For the little apron, I just cut a rectangle from an old bedsheet and hemmed it. I recycled this vintage floral trim as a decoration instead of having a plain white apron. Sewing it in place, then gathering the top and attaching it to the waistband, which is just a simple long strip of folded cotton. For the hat, I tried to save this poor sad thing, shaping it with steam and putting bias all around because it was really damaged. I just added the ribbon and flowers and it was done. Here is the end result. The dress looks very cute and is extremely comfortable with this linen. The embroidery with the castle is a fun touch and makes for an interesting detail, I think. I might wear this as an everyday dress. Plus, it has pockets, so... Yeah, as you saw, it was super windy, and the hair ribbon for the braid just fell right away. And the hat also wanted to escape, but I could still pretend to be a Ghibli character in the country, which is nice. That's it, this was my first video, I hope you like it. Allez, bisous!